All right, well, what's up, everyone? We're here tonight with Diehard Racing League's Infinite Hero Cup Series, infinitehero.org. We're at Dover. Qualified just begun. So let's see if anybody's out there qualifying. I see Adam Lewis out there. I got Wingy on board. What's up, dude?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Surprisingly enough, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a change from Talladega, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I'll pull up the ticker here. We'll see who's going to grab the top spot tonight. Just a quick note, everybody. We will be off next week for Mother's Day. So any mothers out there, happy Mother's Day to you. And then we'll be back the following week. I believe that's May 17th. We'll be at Charlotte. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. We got Rob Jenkins right now. Got the top spot.
He just got it stolen from him by Steve Yanish.
Steve Yanish. Watching Sean Bradley in the 87 right now.
Yeah.
Got a new driver out here, Tyler Blankenship.
I was going to say that, yeah, man. Welcome to Tyler. Hopefully you do well in the league, brother.
He's pretty good. He runs over at Somo, and I watch him. He streams a lot. He's probably streaming tonight on his channel. Good guy. I think he does Facebook Live and maybe YouTube, but definitely Facebook. But he's got a good stream. He's a good driver, good clean driver. So I told him he needs to come race with these guys. So he looked them up and joined. Man, I'm glad he did too, because they can always use more good drivers here.
Hell yeah, definitely. League's already full of great drivers, but hey, why not add a few more?
Yeah, and he's good. I mean, he's been racing with us over Wednesday nights over at Somo, and we like him over there, man. He's a good guy. And I watch a bunch of his streams and everything, and he's racing all the time, man. Yeah, today was hot, bro. It was hot. Look who's up in the top spot real quick.
Oh, Adam Matz, man. He's been getting better and better.
I'm telling you. That dude is on fire lately, man. Jeff Yanish.
Getting faster and faster.
Jeff Yanish got 9th. Let me see. Anybody else out there? I don't see anyone else right now.
Travis McDaniel's doing some laps, and so is Mike Mahoney. And looks like Rob Jenkins is trying to get lap number 2, maybe just practicing.
Oh, there's Mike Mahoney. I couldn't find him for a minute.
Oh, and unfortunately for Adam Matz, Travis McDaniel still is at top spot.
Ooh.
22.1 flat.
Mahoney will hang on to 10th right now. Let's see, anybody else out there? Rob Jenkins is floating around. Rob's got 8th. I believe he's qualified his lap, so he's just running the car out.
Just getting some practice in.
I was talking to Patrick earlier, and he was saying that no, not Patrick, Mike, saying that the temperatures were pretty high.
No, it's already 1:15. The race hasn't even started yet, so.
Let me see something here. Let me find my weather tab. Yeah, look at that, man. 115 degrees on the track. It's only 81 in the air, so that's pretty hot. But it should be a pretty good race. Sorry, bud.
Good Jeff Hollingsworth going for his laps now as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got.
Just going for his first flying lap now. But yeah, very different ride here compared to Talladega for sure, man. I'm gonna love seeing the people driving here now. I've already seen about 3 people crash into pit lane entry.
One thing with this one though, man, you crash here, dude, no matter what, it collects everybody, seems like, you know?
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah. It just sweeps you right back down, almost like Bristol, man. You hit the outside and it shoots you right to the inside and then back up into the track, and everybody's going so fast. It's just so hard, man.
Oh, yeah.
I used to really enjoy this track, but I don't like the new tire model right now.
Doesn't suit you, eh?
No, it definitely doesn't suit my driving. Oh, look at Hollingsworth. He's going to jump up to 5th, bump Mahoney out of 10th to 11th.
Yeah, Hollingsworth always consistent in the car, so I'm not surprised he's in top 5 so far. We've got Camara out doing some laps now as well, so everyone's getting their qualifying times done. Now, I know a few of them do have mandated no qualifying due to penalties from the previous race, so
yep.
few of the guys left will not be doing qualifiers, but we'll see Camaro do his at least. He did bounce off the outside wall, so that time will not count.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I don't think that one's going to count. Now he's got a little damage on the car, so going to hurt a little bit. Let's take a look at him.
See what he gets this time around. 22.49, so that puts him into 11th.
Oh, and he's spinning.
Getting all excited, and it's only qualifying, man.
Dude, we're gonna see.
Adam Lewis is trying for the longest lap possible.
Is he even out there?
He's just sitting on the track before the start line, so I feel like he's going for the longest lap possible.
He's kind of rolling right now. Yep. Let's see, what's his time? 5. That was like, remember Art Peck?
Yeah, he would always do that. Go in reverse.
Do the reverse deal. That was pretty good. Yeah, it should be a pretty good race here tonight. This is, let me see, Diehard Racing Leagues. This is the Infinite Hero Cup Series at Dover. Next week, like I said, we'll be off for Mother's Day, and then we'll be back the following week for Charlotte. And then I believe, oh man, I had it written down. And then we're off the following week for Memorial Day, and then I think it's the start of the chase, or it's the last championship race before the chase starts. I have to look again, but we're going to be getting down to the chase pretty soon.
Yep, very professional broadcasters are we. We know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Saw the comment last week too, right? Somebody commented. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Hey, look, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't care, man. Don't bother me none. All right, we're gonna
get with a really fast lap. He's gonna be pole sitter, I believe.
Wow. All right, we're gonna jump to the anthem, and then we'll come right back, and we'll be ready for the grid. So sit tight, everyone. We'll be right there.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave, and so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
If you could only hear the conversations me and Wingy were having during the anthem. Actually, I was sending him the stream for Tyler Blankenship. If you're on Facebook and you want to jump back and forth and take a look at his streams, this way you can see his in-car stream. Just go to Tyler Blankenship on Facebook, scroll down a little bit, look for his live, and he's on there. Streaming from in-car. So if you want to see an in-car, you want to jump back and forth, be my guest, you know what I mean? More power to you. But
the new joy about the new E-Series stuff is not only can you see from the usual, commentator and camera views, you can actually see from the driver and what he's saying and what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's not covered by a helmet or through a radio. You can actually just hear and see it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's, like I like watching Clint Boyer when they show him, because he's taking it serious. You know what I mean? You got a couple of guys that haven't really taken it serious, and they're, they kind of,
oh boy,
yeah, kind of ruins
that's a can of worms open right there. That's for sure.
It is. It really is.
I'm sure you've heard the new IndyCar kerfuffle, yeah?
No.
A couple of indie guys, quote unquote intentional.
Oh, I think I saw the videos where they were like saying, yeah. I saw that. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Well, hey, we can talk about that and bounce around like mad, but let's have a look at the grid first. Everyone's getting lined up.
Go for it.
Mate, we got Travis McDaniel taking home the pole with a blistering pace of 22.1. Adam Matz, man, he's been getting faster and faster, starting in second. Todd Craig in third. Sean Bradley, he's been lighting up since he got in fourth. Jeff Hollingsworth in fifth. Todd Levesque in sixth. Patrick Desaulnier, don't worry, we wish him good luck in seventh. Steve Yenich in eighth. Rob Jenkins in ninth. And then Jeff Yenich ran top 10.
And then you got 11th, David Camara. Mike Mahoney's going to start 12th. 13th will be Tyler Blankenship. 14th is going to be Adam Lewis. 15th, Nathan Rue. Brad Speidel, 16th. 17th, Matt Wagner. 18th, Mark Jenkins. 19th, Kenneth Sager. That will round out the field. Let me just see what our starting temperatures are. Wow, 119 degrees. So I'm sure it's going to be a little bit slick out there. We're just waiting.
But this is really a track that's going to cause a problem with that. Like, it seems like Dover's got a lot of grip in it. That could just be my imagination.
The biggest problems you got is when you come out of 2 and you come out of 4. If you got too much wheel in it, the back end just wants to come around and it shoots you right down into the inside wall, and then you bounce up to the outside wall. Or if you come out super tight and you tap that outside wall, most of the time it throws you back into the inside wall, and then you ping pong back out to the center of the track and, of course, collect everybody.
What you're saying is there's no room and we're on a pinball machine.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's almost like Bristol, man. It just seems like no matter how hard you try to stay out of the way and stay off the track, it just, like, it's almost impossible. But I think these guys, they do a great job, man. I think we should have no issues here at all. I think maybe 3-4 cautions tops.
I kept an eye on the guys during their practice as well. Looks like they've got it somewhat nailed down at the moment. We'll see if anyone loses their mind in the first start, but I'm willing to bet everyone will be calm and quick.
Let's go up towards the front. Looks like McDaniel's going to take the inside. Adam Matt's going to take the outside. Got Todd Cray in the 21 behind him, and then the 87 of Sean Bradley right behind them. And we're getting ready to go green here. I forget if they go right in or if it does a lap. I think they go right in.
Go right in. It's got laps already out. But I think it's going to be a terrifying second row there, that's for sure. Cray and Bradley behind Mats and the McDaniel man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrifying second row.
So it'll be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Pace car goes in, and we're about to get started here in Dover.
I'm ready to light them up.
Who's going to spin their tires and turn the car around?
Ooh, that's not.
Green flag.
There's the green. And look at that, Matt's already he got now Sean to the inside of Matt's.
Yeah, wow.
Jeff Hollingsworth jumps into third immediately. Desaulnier goes into fourth. Bradley pops back into fifth. And Matt's is still on the highlight, being just absolutely trained. Todd Levesque goes past, Jenkins goes by, and Matt slots in, and I believe that is 8th?
Yeah, he's back all the way back in 8th, man, just from a bad start.
Oof, yeah. And so far, looks like everyone's single file. We've got a few guys trying to stick their nose in. Camara's trying to stick his nose in the inside of Matt's. Matt's now going high around Rob. He's going to get passed by Camara now, I think.
Yeah, I think that might have shook him up a little bit, you know.
When you get an uncomfortable start, man, it takes you a while to really get that rhythm back. Especially at the start, man. Like you're prepared for the race, and all of a sudden it's like, oh god, no, I've done something really wrong.
And look at right now, the 89 of Jeff Yenich down on the inside of Matt's.
Kept right behind his brother.
And who is that? Oh, look at Tyler Blankenship's car, man. That's a nice looking car he's got right there. Oh, and he swings it up high with the 33 of Mark Jenkins right there, too.
Because everywhere else is single-file out. Travis McDaniel's already pulling off a nice lead from Todd Craig.
Yeah, 0.5 already. Look at Desaulnier hanging on the 5th right there. He's got the 199 of Levesque right behind him. I see Camara now looking to the inside, trying to look to the inside of Rob Jenkins.
Get Desaulnier back on the grill, letting Todd Levesque go by. We gotta say, Travis is going to be careful with those tyres. If he could go in this hot, you might burn him up for the next caution or pit stops. Looks like we're all single-filed out now. But I'm still going to say keep an eye on Steve Yenich and David Camara and Rob Jenkins. I can see a fight start in the brew there. Like I said, that's a pretty clean start for these guys, eh?
Yeah. Considering poor Adam Matz had a little issue there, but they did a good job avoiding it.
Oh yeah, like, there was no incident there. Matt's had a bit of a mistake, and he obviously got it cost him, but he didn't get taken out of the race, nor did anybody else. Much respect for that one as well.
I don't see Sigert, Wagner, or Rue. They are not on the track.
Yeah, Sagan Wagner definitely not. Rue, I thought he was here, but apparently...
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I think Sagan's got issues because he's reconnected back, so something's going on for him. Oh, have a look. David Camara and Rob Jenkins. Camara going to the inside now. Have to be careful, there's not much room. And he makes the pass clean, I think.
Yeah, he's going to take it. And here comes... Yep, Steve Yanish. He's going to take that spot.
And Rob immediately slots in behind. He does not let Jeff follow up as well.
Now he's the... Oh!
Jeff don't care. He's going to give it a go anyway.
Was that my eyes, or did Jeff get a little bit squirrely on that exit?
Exit or entry?
Oh, I think maybe it was entry, yeah.
He had a bit of a mess on entry. I think because Rob kind of came across him there. I think he was expecting to try and stick his nose in the inside, but Rob just not letting that happen. Meanwhile, further up, looks like Gray is caught back up a bit with Travis McDaniel. Maybe Travis is sandbagging a bit now, or perhaps he just lost his pace, but Cray is still catching up. Cray just scraping off the wall there. And Jeff Hollingsworth has just been sitting there. After he got that nice rush into third place from the start, he's just been sitting there and being calm. Which is what we expect from Jeff at this point, don't we?
And look at this, man. Steve Yenich in the 27 got passed by the 93. Now he's going past the 93. He also got passed by the 19 and the 02. So, you know, what's going on here?
That's a chaos. Welcome to Dover.
He got by, like they all went by him, and then he starting to come back again. Now I see DeSonia under attack again now by Jeff Yenich. And now Adam Matt's going to try to follow him through.
Because it looks like Todd Levesque is just doing it again like he did in the last race. He had a bit of a slide on the entry to that corner. He's going to retain his title of the Drift Master.
Yeah. Look at Camara and look at Rob Jenkins, how close they are. And here comes Steve Yenich now, too. These guys fighting in front of him. He wants by.
Well, and Rob now wants by from Camara as well. He's going to try and stick his nose in. That's not going to work. There's nowhere to go. Like I said, that pressure from Steve the entire time is probably not helping Rob right now.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but there's no worse feeling, except for maybe being wrecked, when there's a car directly on your nose and a car directly on your tail. Like, what do you even do? You just try your best not to kill someone.
Go back up here to Todd Cray sitting in second, Jeff Hollingsworth in third. See Jeff having some connection issues because he's gone and back. And look at this mess back here, man. Here we go, almost 3 wide.
Yeah, I saw this fight more and more and more. You can even see there's Adam Matz and Patrick Soldier sitting on the back of this too. Oh, and Rob Jenkins at the outside wall. Steve Yenich goes by, Jeff Yenich goes by. Rob does keep it going, but he will lose 2 positions there and take some damage.
And I seen the Sonya match just got by. So let's go back here to Mark Jenkins and Mike Mahoney.
I saw the Sony running the last one there for a moment. Oh, good too wide to get up front. Todd Levesque getting passed by David Camara, and looks like Steve Yenich is not going to let that stop there. He's going to do the exact same thing. And Jeff Yenich now might try it as well. Rob was going to try to pass the outside.
Oh, he's squeezing his way in there, man.
Oh, look at that head. Steve Yenich now trying the inside of Camara. Man, this pack is just brutal.
And he gets it.
Oh, and look at Jeff Yenich now going for the twofer. Going past Levesque and trying to get past the Camara as well. And Rob's going to try and follow this.
And Levesque got stuck behind the 2, so now everybody's going past him as well.
Oh, look at Adam Matz. Oh, Matz almost went 3 wide there. We thought better of it.
Oh, contact.
Good save from Matz and good driving from Todd to not actually turn him. That could have been a lot worse for all
Yeah.
involved.
There was some little bit of contact there.
We still have Rob Jenkins and Camara just stuck nose to tail essentially, and Matt's now sitting right behind him too. So this fight isn't even done. And Mark Jenkins, trying to stick his nose in the inside of Levesque. That was not going to go well if they got closer.
Oh, he's Sony. Boy, a lot of guys that normally don't have trouble. I see them blinking tonight, man. So I don't know if it's me or if it's them. What's going up there, Ron?
Hey! Looks like I just saw, I believe it was, Mark Jenkins getting past Todd Levesque.
And look, Spido just went past Mahoney. I think Mahoney might have tapped the wall. Up. Mahoney's gone.
Oh, look at Rob Jenkins and Camara. That was not going to end pretty. Luckily, both of them kept up each other, but that's an aggressive attempt, that's for sure. Look at the run, though. Look at the run.
Wow, look at 3 wide. Are we good? No. I thought we were doing it.
Matt's is patient. He knows what he's doing there. Rob running Camara way up wide. Have a bit of a tap. You can see Matt's go flying past. Camara backs out of that one.
Yeah, Camara.
This is going to be a fight.
Camara had his hands full on that one, man.
Now you can see Matt's trying to pass Rob. Look at the run he gets on exit. Wow.
They were doing good, Ron. Just chilling out, trying to keep busy.
Yeah, things are about as good as they could be. It's been a very weird fortnight, that's for sure. But hey, we'll survive. So far, so is everyone on track as well. Not a single person has been taken out yet. Yeah.
And look at Rob Jenkins to Jeff Yenish. I mean, that's a long ways back, man.
Oh, look at Matt's again. He's trying to stick his nose in. And yeah, he'll get it. Look at that dive.
Wasn't it Matt's last week that pushed it 3 wide a couple of times and made some crazy moves, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't know if that was Matt, but I know Matt did sneak onto the podium.
I think he made it 3 wide a couple of times and actually benefited from it, if I remember right.
If it was him, we were all surprised. I remember someone did it, but I can't remember who, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Memory of a goldfish. Look at Travis McDaniel. Craig actually had a bit of a moment there. Now Jeff is right on his rear, but Travis is just gone. He's just left.
Yeah, he's what? Oh, 1.9. I thought it was 22 for a second. I was like, man, dude, he'll be lapping the field in a second.
Yeah, look at Jeff going to the inside now of Craig. It looks like Craig might have perhaps burned his tires or tapped the wall or something, because he looks like he's lost a lot of pace.
Yeah, even
Jeff's
that's.
going by, Sean's going by.
Yep. That's all right. Usually Todd, he'll like to see what his car can do early on, and then he'll readjust after that next pit stop.
Yep, knowing Todd, he's probably going to be the first guy to try to undercut everyone.
Oh, yeah.
He does do pretty well with that. He always ends up getting back to the front with it. I don't think we've seen it really get a win for him, but he's always up in the pointy end doing it.
See what's going on back here. Anything? We got Mark Jenkins and David Camara pretty close. Mark Jenkins right there on the back.
God, sorry, I just had a mild heart attack watching that one. Oof.
And look, he's going to get by. That was a good pass.
Camara might maybe cook his tires a wee bit or something, because he's not having the pace he had a little bit earlier.
Look at Mark, though. Mark's on a mission right here. Yeah, it'd be good to get you back out on the track, Ron. I think we're at Dover Wednesday night.
Gotta get Ron back on track, man. I don't want to race him.
Yeah, I think. Ooh, what happened with Tyler Blankenship? He's way off pace.
Yeah, something's going up for him. He's got a bloody motion rig. That was crazy.
Yeah, he's got it's a cool rig, man.
Looks like a way to get very uncomfortable back massages.
Yeah. I'm just watching him though, man. It just seems like something isn't right. You know what I mean? Like you watch him going down the straights, He doesn't really have that much speed, and it looks like it's pretty unstable. So I wonder what happened there with him. But let's go back up here. Hollingsworth still hanging on to second. Sean Bradley third. Todd Cray fourth. Let's go back to our top 10. Then we go back a little bit to Steve Yenich in fifth. Jeff Yenich in sixth. Ron said he'll probably be wrecking you.
I don't think I need your help with that one. I'll probably have to do it myself.
Let's take a lap around with Mark Jenkins here. I hear him real gentle on the throttle there. Go to the nose cam. And I believe in front of him, oh, I don't even know. You see Camara right behind him and Brad Spidle right behind Camara. Yeah, you can hear that little bit of slide there, you know. We got how many laps on these tires right now? 35 laps on these tires. So I'm sure it's starting to show.
Looks like the temperature has slightly gone up on the track, but that's really about it. We'll just have a bit of cloud cover there.
It looks like we're pretty single filed out. Travis McDaniel's got about 2.4 seconds over Jeff Hollingsworth. Sean Bradley, Jeff Hollingsworth right now getting ready to pass Tyler Blankenship. I tell you what, Sean Bradley's been having a pretty good run here since he's been at the league. He's been showing a lot of speed, able to stay up with these guys up in the top. I know he got caught up in a couple of incidents that hurt him early on. And remember, what was it, last week or the week before, his connection was killing him. He had to drop to the back, but he still got back towards the front until that big one, you know?
Oh yeah, I'm loving seeing these new guys like Travis and Sean. I don't know if Sean is new to the league, but he's just bloody fast. And so is Travis too. As you can see, just 2.7 seconds just gone.
Yeah, that's insane. Hey, I
also just missed Steve Yenich get past Todd Cray at some point.
Yeah, I'm watching right now Jeff Yenich go by. I remember some things, dude. That's crazy.
America!
I remember.
Unfortunately, we lost Todd Levesque. I'm guessing he must have made an impact with the wall somewhere and just put it behind the wall.
Oh, man.
He was having a sliding day. Again, like once again, he's just proving he was the drift king around the track.
Look at Travis McDaniel. Look back from him. You can just barely see second and third place back there.
And that gap, that's getting big.
Yeah, he's really got this figured out. Yeah, he's got this figured out pretty good.
Keep an eye on Jeff Yenich and Todd Cray. They're currently at a good distance between each other, but I'm watching Yenich close the gap every lap. You also might see a bit of a fight further back with David Camara and Adam Lewis, as Lewis is definitely catching Camara. I think Camara's tyres are just done. Yeah, that has got some pretty bad damage, some of that's costing him, because he's just lost all of his pace.
Yeah, he ran a 24.39.
And 24.2 for Lewis behind him.
See if Lewis can do anything with him once we get out. Started 14th.
Sorry about that. Go for it, man.
Yeah, he is right there too, man, trying.
I think I'm noticing watching a few guys around the track, and people are starting to run a more like middle of the track line, whether they're doing it intentionally or because the car is just, plowing through the corner.
There he goes looking. He's looking to the inside. I don't think he's going to be able to.
He's got it, I think. If he gets the pace on exit, he'll get it. There it is.
So that's going to put Adam Lewis. Ooh. Wow. Did he hit him?
Yeah, he did.
Wow, because I saw all of a sudden the back of the car's got a crunch in it, man.
Yeah, he did tap his rear there. Luckily, both of them kept that thing straight. So look at the difference in life between McDaniel, and everyone else. He still runs really low. Almost like you're trying to use the actual the embankment to try and turn the car a bit better. He gets right down and exit there, off he goes.
And he's pretty steady coming out. You see, watch this one. Yeah, you see him, he kind of comes down, floats up, and then comes back down.
Exactly.
Let's go back to Jeff Yenish.
Every exit is like that for him. He gets it real clean each time.
Let's see what Yenish does. I mean, Hollingsworth.
Jeff Yenish just passed Todd Cray further back. So there wasn't much fight left in Cray for that one.
Cray's sitting in 6th.
Yeah, I think Travis is getting like absolutely amazing runs down the straights. Woof. Just watched Tyler Blankenship just bang his car into the outside wall.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder what happened with him, man. Looks like he's having a rough night tonight.
Whoop, David Camara in the pits. Looks like he decided that he needs a new fresh set of tires.
DeSaulnier pitted also.
I wonder if that's going to spark the rapid call for everyone to go in the pits.
Inside with the leader.
Look at Adam Lewis and Mark Jenkins sliding it out.
That was weird.
Jenkins tap in the rear.
That was really weird. I was inside with McDaniel. It looked like he topped the wall. The hood kind of went up and then back down. Oh!
What happened to Camara there on exit the pit lane, but he just lost it.
Talk me through what's going on again.
Go back and take a look.
He was powering out and just snapped.
Watching him leave pit road. Out past the line. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Mark Jenkins. Look at that. He got lucky on that one. Let me find him. Let's go back and watch it from inside his car. You see him come right up in front of him, too.
Definitely a wild ride.
Watch right here. You see him coming out. All of a sudden, the car snaps right there. Whoa!
A little bit too much power, a little bit too early. That's all. I've done that way too many times. I got a lead foot, bro.
Wow. All right. Got people coming down pit road or what?
Absolutely everyone, except for those who already had tires. For instance, Patrick DeSaulnier.
Yeah, he just came out. Well, obviously, Camara just came out, but he's going to end up having to go back.
Yeah, he towed back into the pits immediately, so he wanted to get away with everyone as fast as he could. Alright, here comes everyone into their stalls. Hopefully no one misses it.
Yeah, look pretty clean.
Yep, it looks like everyone's gotten in. Looks like we come out pretty much the way we came in. A little bit of a mess between Cray, Mats, and Jenkins. It looks like Cray came out on top with Mats behind him and then Jenkins behind him.
Yeah, a little bit of a change up. Let's see. Let's see who I want. Let me talk to Adam Lewis. I don't usually get a whole lot to talk to him about. Let's see if he can find him and grab him here.
I can get him for you if you want.
All right, yeah, if you don't mind. Hey, Adam Lewis, you got a copy?
What up, guys?
Hey, 14th place start. Looks like you're sitting in 10th right now. How's the track feeling, bud?
Oh, it feels great, man. Like, you can really feel the speed around this track, man. I love it. It's one. I'm probably having my best day yet.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Looked like a pretty good run going so far. A little bit of damage, I guess, a little bit of contact between you and Camara. But
yeah, I overbraked when I was in the turn. That was on me. I just kind of slowed up because I was so low. I didn't want to wash up the track, so that was on me.
All right, man. Well, listen, we'll be watching, dude. 14th place, sitting in 10th. Good luck on this restart. Maybe we'll see you on the podium, dude.
Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Still love that paint job, man. Still do.
Yeah, that is a cool paint job.
You know, like we said about the speed here, though. Like, I was thinking to myself earlier, like, would I prefer Talladega or Dover? I think my answer is absolutely just Dover. Like, Talladega, man, like, you're fast, but do you really feel fast? You're more like you feel like you're stuck in a traffic jam at high speed.
Yeah, it's more of a hold your breath kind of a deal, you know, like watch every move. You really get tense.
Yeah, meanwhile, Dover, man, you can see the speed, you can feel it. You know, if you're going damn fast, you make one mistake, you're in a wall somewhere.
Yep. Just like
real sense of speed.
To me, Atlanta used to feel like a really fast track too.
I'm kind of sitting in my head going, which track do I prefer? Do I prefer Dover or do I prefer Martinsville?
Dover. Got some banking. Martinsville's cool, but you know, you got that's a driver's track right there.
I'm not much of a driver, to be fair.
Oh, you're fine. You do better than you say, man. I've raced with you.
I've been lucky, man. Well, hey, Travis McDaniel's going to start on the inside, but Jeff Hollingsworth on the outside. Now, Sean Bradley again starting in the second row, but this time on the inside with Steve Yenish on his outside. So again, a very stacked second line.
Got a so let's see so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that are not on track. I believe he's still being shown a lap down.
I believe he was 2 laps down when the caution went off, so he got one of them back.
All right,
Hey,
let's rock and roll.
so you spin the tires this time.
Green flag.
Pretty good start.
Look at Travis, he's already got some gap, he's already clear.
Yeah, he's just like on fire, man.
Yep,
Look.
and Sean Bradley inside of
Oh.
goes into the wall. Sean's going to go by, and Steve Yenish is going to try and sneak by as well.
Look at that, man. Big change up front right away.
Oh yeah, just a bit of side-by-side going on further back. Mark Jenkins and Adam Lewis are fighting out. We just had a talk with Adam, and he's already having a fight with Mark. Putting on the show.
I was watching up front right there. It was pretty close between, I think it was Jeff Yenish and Jeff Hollingsworth.
The battle of the Jeffs.
Yeah, it looked like Yenish went to go stick his nose in, and Hollingsworth was coming down at the same time. And I guess Yenish must have backed out of it a little bit because obviously they didn't make contact. But I'm watching right now. Look at the 87 of Bradley. He is right there. He wants to take advantage of the leader right now.
Oh yeah, Bradley was hellishly fast a couple of weeks back, so I'm not surprised he's already here giving Travis a headache. But be careful though, he's got a lot of pace, but he's going to try and get past Travis without taking him out.
And without burning him up.
Oh yeah, being stuck behind, you can just push too hard. And man, I think Travis is not making this easy for him whatsoever. He's running essentially the exact same line. See, Travis kind of washes up midway through the corner, and that just blocks Sean's run every time.
Take a ride with Sean on this pass, see if you can do anything with him.
Look at the run that Travis gets though in exit. You see that? Just every time he just starts pulling away.
Yeah. And look, he closes in on him right here, but there's really nowhere to go, so he has to stay in line.
And Travis makes sure of that too. He doesn't give him any room. He starts low, then he sort of like, you know, slides up a bit, then he goes back low again, off he goes.
Look back from Travis.
Hey, Sean's gonna be careful, doesn't burn up his tires. You can see he's pushing it. He's having a bit of slide, a bit of a slide on the exit there. Oh, right.
Look, right there, dude, man. We're on the bumper cam too. I thought we were gonna get hit.
Incoming!
Yeah, he's getting close.
Look at that run though. Sean got a pretty good run there. Actually got a bit better than Travis, so maybe he's found a bit of a secret there he can use.
It's just hard when you got somebody in front of you like that, you know?
Oh, I know. I'm terrible in the situation. I gotta try and race you and not take you out? Oh my god, I'm not sure if I can do this.
Oh!
And I think he might have just pushed him a little bit there.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit of contact.
Oh, but look at the run Travis gives. He doesn't give Sean the room to get his own, so just Travis immediately takes the position back.
And look, that opens the door right now for Yenish and Hollingsworth and Rob Jenkins to close in on all of them now.
In fact, look at the entire pack. Even going back to Mark Jenkins and Adam Matz. Matz now moved back up into 7th position. Yeah, Matz, that's Mark Jenkins back past.
Yeah, it looks like McDaniel might be pulling away.
I think Sean hasn't got the blazing speed anymore. Maybe he's burning his tyres a little bit too early. Maybe they were just waiting a little bit, just give a bit more gap between them and Steve Yonich. As you see, they are building up that gap again.
Look at him right there.
And he's right there again. Can he get the runoff? He does. He gets a bit of the overlap. And yeah, he will. He gets to the inside. I think he might take the position now. Fully clears Travis. Travis comes back in. Travis might try and cross him back over. Nah, doesn't have the pace.
What's the temperature? That could be a big... 123 degrees, dude. That's death.
It's warming up, buddy.
That's death temperature.
Oh, man. That's still just a hot summer's day in Australia.
For you guys. For me, that's death. That's called don't come out of the water, man.
Looks like Steve and Jeff Hollingsworth getting close up together as well. Hollingsworth getting right to his bumper in every corner.
Yeah, Hollingsworth's trying to get by. Steve is not letting it be done so easy.
Looks like Sean's already building up a bit of a lead there. He's already built up a tiny gap between him and Travis, but he keeps up, he can keep this going and going and going, and just end up being somewhere in the distance.
Watching Rob Jenkins and Jeff Yenich, and then Mark Jenkins and Adam Matz.
Looks like everyone's separated into pairs of 2.
Well, here goes Adam Matz to the inside. Got the low line. Oh, yeah.
That is lucky.
He slid up, but I think he had to back out of it a little bit, and that was good because it kept them from wrecking.
Look at the run he's going to go here, though.
There we go again.
Round 2, Electric Boogaloo, let's go.
And he gets it. Wow. All right, so let's see if Cray's got anything. Oh!
He collides in the outside wall immediately.
Oh.
He was getting a little bit too spirited with that one, but look at Cray now. Cray's just sitting right on Mark's bumper.
Yeah, Cray's setting him up right now. Wow, I know Adam Matz ain't happy with that, man. You work so hard to get by, and then, you know, you end up losing 2 spots.
And praying up the car as well, man.
That's here comes Cray.
Yep, he's clear. Adam Matt's going to try to stick his nose in there as well, I think. No, I can't do it. Look at up at the lead again. Look, pretty much got a 4-car pack going on.
Sean Bradley, Travis McDaniel, Steve Yanish, and Jeff Hollingsworth. How far back to Jeff Yanish? Not too far back. But yeah, pretty tight group is top 4.
It looks like Hollingsworth is starting to fall off a little bit, but the top 2 are just nose to tail flying it out. Travis is trying to find a way past Sean again. The shoe's now on the other foot, and he wants to give him a good kicking.
Yeah, he's you saw him start to look. Trying to poke that nose to the inside.
And it's funny because now Sean's pretty much doing exactly to Travis what Travis did to him. He's just sitting on his line, not giving him anywhere to go. Just right in the way, and nothing you can do about it. You get like a great run-on exit and try and get alongside through the straights. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to get past him. At least without taking the poor guy out.
And look at that, while Travis McDaniel was trying to get by Bradley, Steve Yanish was taking a little look to the inside.
And he smells opportunity.
Look at this. Look how close he gets right here. Looking back from the leader.
Oh, wide there.
Yeah.
Travis does get a little bit of overlap there. And Sean does give him the room, so I think Travis might become the new leader here again.
And look at Steve Yanish is like, nope, the door's open. You're going to have to wait.
Oh, yeah. If Yanish can get the run off, he might be able to just go straight after Travis as well. He's been showing he's got blistering pace again.
Good fight going on up here in the front, man. Definitely a good fight going on up here in the front. Let's see, where's Mark Jenkins? He's got Adam, Matz, and Spiral. We got a 3-car combo going on here. Matz to the inside again.
Hopefully he can make it stick this time without making a mistake after. I think he's done that twice now.
Let's see, where did Mark Jenkins start? He started 18th, and he's up in 8th. Adam Matz started 2nd, he's back in 9th. Brad Spital started 16th, he's up in 10th.
Look at Jeff. Jeff Hollingsworth's trying to stick his nose on the inside of Sean. Like Sean might have burned his tires. He's got no pace at all. Look at that.
Looks like Hollingsworth was trying to give him a little push.
So either go faster or get out of the way.
That is frustrating.
I mean, you can see just Steve Yanish and Travis just disappearing into the distance. Yeah, Sean Bradley is about 4/10 slower than Steve Yanish.
And he's a lot slower than Hollingsworth that last lap, too.
Oh, yeah. So it gotten so bad that now Jeff Yanish is right behind Hollingsworth. So now you've got a Yanish fighting out here, and you've got a Yanish fighting up front as well.
I think once Hollingsworth is able to get his nose in there and force the 87 up high, they'll probably both get by at this point.
Once they get that opening for sure.
Question is, does anybody have anything for Travis McDaniel in them?
I mean, for a while there, Sean definitely did, but it looks like he just lost his pace now and just fallen back. And Steve Yanish is not letting go of Travis at all.
Yeah, he's only 3/10 back. Here we are. I love this camera at the start-finish line.
See where the cars fly past?
Yeah, that's such a great sound. I just need to incorporate the smell. I need to get a can of rocket fuel or something here to sniff while this is going on. Oh, what's going on back here? Look like Sean Bradley, Jeff Hollingsworth, Jeff Yanich, man, we're all like piled up on top of each other just half a lap ago.
They pretty much are still. Jeff still can't crack the pass. It's going to be infuriating at this point.
Looking at the times, that last lap, Jeff was slower than Sean.
Yeah, but it gets to a point when you're so close that
look
your
at-
pace will match
look
the
at-
hearing of this, yeah. Oh wow, you see that slight Sean started going there. Here we go, see what pace Jeff has after the next few laps once he gets back up to speed.
And that opens for Todd Cray now to close in on Bradley. Yeah, I said once Hollingsworth got his nose under there, Jeff Yanich was going to follow him through, sure enough.
Oh yeah.
Wow, 119 degrees. We went down a little bit.
Oh, it's starting to cool down, thankfully. Trying to think what this going to be when they're going to do green flags.
Oh, Todd Cray and who is that? Bradley. Check them out.
Oof. Yeah, Cray is just sitting there.
Yeah. He gets right up to his bumper looking for that, that chance to slingshot by, but he had the door closed a couple of times, so we'll see. Look, he's right there again.
Oh wow, Steve Yanich, man, he's right back on Travis. He's fighting hard again.
Cray to the inside. Is he going to get it? Yeah. Cray will take that spot, so that'll put him up to 5th. Go up front to Steve Yanich, sitting in 2nd. A lot of bouncing around, man.
Yeah, people get a lot of pace, and all of a sudden they burn the tires and lose it all again.
See, if you listen to the sound when they come out of 2 and 4, you can hear like the car that rev kind of like almost like it loses grip for a minute. It's like that kind of funky sound.
Yeah, whether it's a transition or a bunch of bumps and exits, just you can hear them like hopping around like mad.
So first car lap down is Patrick Desaulnier. So if a caution comes out and he's not involved, he'll be the lucky dog. Then we go up to Adam Lewis, and we have Brad Speidel sitting 10th, Mark Jenkins in 9th, Adam Matz in 8th, Rob Jenkins in 7th, Sean Bradley in 6th, Todd Cray up to 5th, Jeff Yanich in 4th, Steve Hollingsworth in 3rd, and Steve Yanich is still up here in 2nd with Travis McDaniel leading the way. I'll tell you what, man, McDaniel's just been pretty good out here tonight so far.
Yeah, and he hasn't burned up his tires doing this. He's still putting out consistently fast laps. Yeah, just holding on to him, but he is not closing at all. Every once in a while, Travis might make a mistake, or Steve might, and they close right back up, but then they fall back again. It's right where they are at now. We had a thing a few weeks back. I don't know where we were. I think it was maybe in Richmond, where if you got too close, you'd lose grip and you'd start slowing down.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what's happening here, because you see that distance between Travis and Yanich. It's just where they've been sitting for like the past 20 laps. You get closer again, then all of a sudden you fall back to right about here.
And then like gather it all back up and come back up forward again.
Yeah, and then after that, so he'd fall back down again. Like for instance, maybe he gets too close, just loses his grip. I wonder if something that's perhaps going on, or maybe it's just he just feels more comfortable back here, or he's just not as fast.
It looks like we're pretty single filed out. We spread out pretty wide here right now. Go through the field. We'll start with Camara. Camara right now is sitting in 14th. Blankenship 13th. Started 13th, so he's about where he is. The cylinder dropped some.
Yeah, unfortunate start.
I had to fix my headset, man.
So what do you think these guys are going to pit for tyres? I'm trying to think when they're going to need tyres or fuel.
It's probably going to be coming up soon. We got almost 50 laps on these tires right now.
Yeah, if they can make it maybe 10 to 15 more, they'll be able to do just one stop until the end.
Oh, we know there's some guys out here that will push it to the very end.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then we'll see people like Todd Cray who pit the very first lap that he can. Oh, I can make it from here? Perfect. Let me just pit and undercut you all.
Now, the Sonia is in. And he's also was a lap down. Now he's 2 laps down, but he is in pit road. Camara was shows 2. Oh, that's because he had that incident. Never mind.
Yeah.
Watching up front here to see if these leaders decide to go in. Rob Jenkins, Mark Jenkins.
Watch them go around too. You see, like every once in a while, one of the two will slide out on exit. We saw Travis last corner. He slid around most of the corner.
Did he?
Yeah, it wasn't a big slide, but you can see that rear end was stepping out the entire way through. Looks like he's got it back in. He's all good in the last few corners, but yeah, definitely losing grip on those tires. A few laps back, we saw Janich have a wiggle and exit as well, so the tires are dying. The tires have got to be dead by this point. Surely you want to pit these things. I'm trying to find the first guy on the lead lap who does pit.
Back in with the leader, took a lap or 2 around with him. Not a whole lot going on, pretty much single filed. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see on these green flag pit stops how this shakes out.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be super exciting for a while at least until the pit stops start.
Or a caution comes out.
Oh yeah, both of those shake these up, but man. What are you thinking? Caution first, or someone going to pit first?
The way it looks, I'm guessing probably a pit. Probably green flag pit. We're coming to lap 56 on these tires.
And who's the first guy you think maybe the top 5 is going to pit?
My guess would be Cray or Jeff Janich.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, yeah, Cray. I'll put my hat on that one immediately.
Go watch him for a little bit. Even Adam Matson 6th and Sean Bradley in 7th. I mean, they still can pull something off here with an early pit. Funny because no matter where you are right now, you know what I mean, it's not going to dictate where you are at the end of the race.
Absolutely. This next choice of when you pit is what's going to dictate it for sure. And any mistakes between here and the end.
We're watching Cray right behind Jeff Janich. Jeff Janich in 4th, Todd Cray in 5th. Cray going a little bit higher in that one. So far, no takers yet. Not even up front.
Look at Jeff Yanich and Todd Cray. Cray's getting right in his rear.
Yeah, they're right there. I saw somebody in the pits. Rob Jenkins
Yep.
is in the pits.
Yep, I believe Adam Lewis might have as well. No, never mind, it's just Jenkins. Actually, maybe it was Lewis, actually. I think he might have pitted, perhaps. Oh, and there goes David Camara.
Let's see if Kamara can get out with any
Here we
incident.
go. First person to blink is Sean Bradley. His tyres were toast, so he had to come in early. I think this is about the right number to make it all the way to the end from here.
And look at that. It's like a crawl going down pit road, man.
I know, it feels so slow.
Especially compared to what you were doing out on the track. Here comes
Well,
Cray.
we weren't far off. Cray is the second one down the pit lane.
Look at such a slow crawl. 33, 32, 34.
I know that feeling, man. You're going down the highway, you get to a slow spot, you're like, oh god, why do you exist?
I know. Oh, like seriously, come on, man. So McDaniel. Look at McDaniel. He's still got a pretty decent lead over Yanish. 62, almost 63 laps on the tires this time. 63 laps right now. That's a long run.
Look at Sean's back out. And now it's Cray as well. Curious to see if Adam Matz will pit early as well to try and undercut, or if he's gonna try and stick it all the way out.
I think the last time we talked to him, he said the same thing. He was trying to go as far as he could. Spido is in. Blankenship is in. I think Camara's back in. And he had a penalty. McDaniel coming down.
And Jeff Hollingsworth going in the pits now. Everyone's coming in.
A little bit of smoke there too.
Mark Jenkins in as well. Expect to see like Todd Cray and Sean Bradley trying to fly through the field.
Yeah, fresh tires, dude. Like Superman. Looked like McDaniel had a good stop. Hollingsworth got a good stop. Can't see anybody slide through the pit stall. I mean, at 35 miles an hour, the chances are pretty slim, but you know.
Yeah, Jeff Yanich almost had a moment on entry. I think he downshifted a little bit too early. The rear end kicked out. Luckily, he managed to save it without any issues.
Watching the pits
I
here.
think we went too far forward. No, that's good. Okay. I swear it looks so too far forward compared to every other box in my racing, but Jeff's in, no worries. Adam Lewis in the pits now, so pretty much everyone, almost everyone's gone in. Just need Travis. No, Travis did pit. Sorry, my bad.
Adam Matz hasn't pitted, and I think that's it. Here he comes. But I'll give it back up to Travis McDaniel. And right behind McDaniel is going to be Steve Yanish. Oh, what's going on with the 33?
Probably trying to get out of the way.
It looked like he swung down low, like chased the car down to the bottom. He is being shown a lap down, and Steve Yanish there in the 27 is technically in second place, and he is trying to get by.
Looks like Travis is definitely in the right spot at the moment. He's already got fresh set of tyres, just rolling away.
Yeah, the oldest tires out there right now is Rob Jenkins in 7th. And look at, he's gonna let the 33 go by, so 33 be back on the lead lap. Steve Yenich now going to the front.
Having a look at their time, when they're both pitted.
So we're at lap 122. They can definitely make it to the end here. So I'm thinking McDaniels is slowing down intentionally.
I mean, yeah, he only pitted like 2 laps before Yanich, I believe.
Yeah, 1 lap before, because he's on 5 and Yenich is on 4.
Yeah, 1 lap, and apparently Yanich is driving away that hard. No, I think Travis is saving
Yeah,
him.
because
It's going to be a 6-lap run.
Yeah, I think he's thinking, you know, that's it. This is the last pit stop to the end, so let me save what I got. Let these guys burn him up a little bit, and hopefully he's got something that he can fight with. Unless a caution comes out, then of course all that goes out the window. But the plan is set. As you saw, they went 60-something laps on that last run. 5-6 laps on that last run. And we're at 125.
This is definitely a run to the end now, unless a caution pops up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, is Travis sandbagging and saving his tires, just trying to keep it clean?
I don't know.
Or is he just going as hard as he can and watching Dennis drive away?
I'm jumping in with him. I want to hear.
You're not going to hear him let off the throttle, but just to see if he's driving, if he's less hard on the wheel. No, he seems like he's still going at pretty much good pace.
Yeah, I'm jumping up with the leader now. Let's see how he's attacking this track. And here comes the Sonia right in front of the leader. The leader's got to be saying, pick a lane, dude.
From what I'm hearing, Travis is a lot more smooth on exit, whereas you can hear Steve is like tapping the pedal, trying to get like the right moment to just put his foot down.
Right.
So Steve is definitely pushing for sure.
Well,
Whether
Steve can do it. We saw him, you know. He almost had 5 wins in a row. So he can definitely do it. The question is, will he have the tires to hold off? McDaniel, and look at Cray in 3rd. Hollingsworth not too far back. He can at least see Cray. Can Cray see McDaniel? Yeah. Cray's just got, the Sonia in front of him. There he goes.
Oh, look at that! Travis is actually catching back up with Steve. Sorry, get every name wrong.
That's only words. Yeah, you can see how far we're sitting at the start-finish line. I mean, you can see how far spread apart they are right now. I know they don't want to see a caution, but I think that it's going to be one of the only things that really tightens this back up again. Looking at Steve Yenich, though, 33 Mark Jenkins got his lap back. He's the last car on the lead lap. He is right in front of the leader. Is the leader going to hunt him down and pass him? Or is Mark Jenkins going to be able to stay in front?
Keeping an eye on the time between Travis and Steve at the moment, and Travis is definitely catching pretty much every lap.
Yeah, it seemed like he all of a sudden punched it up a little bit because he's closing back in on him now. And if you look at the times, he's a little bit faster that time too. So he's definitely got to be messing around trying to save or something. And my drink glass is empty.
Yep, I'm running out too.
Oh, I need to send a text.
Oh,
Can you please bring me another drink?
oh god. I'd probably get the whole bottle drained on me if I tried that.
Look at this. They're going to take the lap back from Mark Jenkins.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a little bit hairy right there, but they do get by. I know Mark's not liking that right now. He's fast, man, and to be fighting back, you know, getting that lap taken away, it's disheartening, man.
I put all this work in, you can take it away?
And he was pulling away, man, and even with that. Cray's still quite a ways back from the leader. He's got Hollingsworth right behind him in fourth. If these guys are smart, I wouldn't race each other. If I was Hollingsworth, I'd get behind Cray and try and follow him and take the same line to get us up there before we start fighting.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely curious about, like I said before, is being behind going to help or hurt? As you can see, the exact same distance I was talking about before with Yenich and McDaniel.
Yep.
Pretty much the exact same distance again.
And like,
He's
look.
obviously getting some drop straight, but he's not getting the dirty air perhaps in the corners.
And look at McDaniel. He's like right back there again, just like Hollingsworth and Cray.
Yep, he's right up to the close of back of Steve again. But see if he actually falls off like he did before. Wait, after this lap there'll be 40 more to go, and that's the end of the race. So he's gonna have to make his move sooner or later.
And they're actually sitting pretty good right now because third place is quite a ways back. So they really don't have much pressure other than each other at the moment. Trying to see if anybody's out in front of Steve. You can see lap traffic up there a little bit. Wonder if that's going to be an issue or not.
Look, they've been good so far getting out of the way, so I doubt they're going to have any major issues.
Ooh, you ever yawn and pull a muscle under your chin?
Too many times.
Ooh. That was not a good feeling.
Yeah, now I'm not sure if I'm imagining things, but I was sat in Steve's car for a lap, then I hopped over to Travis's. I swear Travis's is ploughing into corners more than Steve's is. So maybe there is actually that thing I was talking about, how there's like dirty air but the car behind. Maybe I'm imagining things here, but it looks like Travis is just like, car just dives into the corner.
Yeah, like you see him shoot down low here and it just seems like it scrubs up towards the center.
Yeah, like Steve is doing the same thing, but I feel like it's nowhere near as much. He doesn't have to fight and stuff. But then again, I could be totally imagining things here and just seeing what I want to see. But I do feel like that's what's going on there.
It's just amazing because it's the same setup for everybody, but it's so
Exactly.
different for everybody.
No, yeah, no, everyone drives the same, everyone's doing the exact same thing, everyone's even in the same part of the track.
And I know me, dude, I've been struggling with this new tire model. I am not a fan.
Don't worry, man. I had a quick test race or test practice in the new Mazda tire model. Dear Christ! Oh,
That bad?
I mean, the old Mazdas were already pretty slick. You know, they were already a bit of a slide machine. You spent most of the race drifting through corners. The new one's like 5 times more.
Wow.
It is so just terrifying.
Yeah, and then going back to that video that you were talking about earlier, I remember now the one guy yelling, "I've never slid through this turn in real life."
Yeah. Yeah.
I was dying when I heard that, and I was like, and somebody posted underneath it, well, are they gonna fix it or what, you know?
You gotta find what the problem is. You know, is it because he was on cold tires? Because that's not really much of a thing. Is it the compound?
Yeah, but he was saying like the downforce is not even close. Like he said, you know, like, and I get it because I've even heard some of the NASCAR drivers say too about the Cup cars that, you know, they're a lot more forgiving in real life than they are on here. They're a lot more sensitive and a lot more slippery around here. So it'd be nice if they're able to figure out what is the difference and actually use one of these NASCAR drivers to dial these things in a little bit better.
Yeah, but at the same time though, that's for fixed setups. You know, open setups, you can do a lot more, like amazing setup like you can get in real life as well. Just to really make the car shine.
Maybe they just need to get a good setup maker.
Maybe it's intentional.
It could be. Never know.
Maybe you can race, on iRacing where it's, the car's much harder to drive. You get into the real life thing, the car's easier, but obviously nothing else is.
Yeah. That's the truth.
I do remember, I think it was the GT3 driving is Nicky Team when he was racing the GT3 cars in iRacing. He was going mad because apparently you don't hear the tire noises in real life at all, like the scrubbing and the sliding. You don't hear it. So he was going mad hearing his car, so he turned off his sound while racing. Because apparently the tires, like once he started listening to it, it just drove him insane because that's not fair.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Even these guys, the NASCAR drivers, you got a helmet on, you got the ear things in your ears. You know what I mean? You're inside the car. Of course, you can feel the vibration from the engine and all, but I don't think you can hear. Like, the one thing that drives me crazy in iRacing is when you're in these cars and you put the shifter into gear and you hear that. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you hear something like that, you better replace that transmission, dude. Because that gearbox has got an issue.
That gearbox is done, son.
Yeah. And I remember even when I first started out on NASCAR 2003, I used to run my sound through the speakers. I would have that crank and my whole house would be vibrating, man. You know what I mean? People would walk by my house and like look like, was he running a race car inside that house, And then it's funny.
Good to see that e-racing, like iRacing and whatnot, has become a lot bigger, especially with the whole Corona thing going on.
Yeah.
I get everyone's getting into it. I'm actually happy to see all my favorite V8 drivers all driving like NASCAR and IndyCar and racing the V8 series, and it is honestly probably one of the best things that happened for online racing. Terrible for everything else.
Oh yeah. iRacing really. You see how many people are on anymore, dude?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I've actually stopped racing for a while because the servers got bad for a section there.
Oh
man. The servers couldn't take the load.
Yeah, they really are gonna have to like up the servers or something because there are so many people on. I forget, somebody posted earlier, it was like 19,000 people on today, like earlier today. I was like, wow, dude, can you imagine that?
Practice too. Like, I'm getting slow because everyone else is getting faster because I've got more time to practice the car and the track. I'm like, oh good God, please! I was already bad enough.
Yeah, I've been homeschooling, bro. I ain't got no time.
Oh, brugger, bro.
I'm racing Tuesday in the dirt. I'll get my practice when the server opens. And I'm racing Wednesday here at Dover, and I'll get my practice when the server opens. I ain't got time to sit down and practice. I'm watching...
Dirt racing soon.
Huh?
Might be able to do dirt racing soon, man.
Yeah.
Got my VR, so I can actually look to the side. Amazing.
Yeah, it is really cool. I'm watching... Todd Craig kind of backed up quite a bit from Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth now is trying to get by the 33 of Mark Jenkins. Jenkins is a lap down, and Hollingsworth is in third. He just can't get by him. But Craig, something happened with Craig because he's kind of falling off.
You're not sure what's going on there. Looks like you got a bit of front right damage, but I don't know if that's the cause. So look up further ahead with Travis and Steve. Yeah, it took you ahead of them. Sean Bradley. That is rough. When you were actually in the lead fighting the guy, and now he's coming around to lap you.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate that feeling.
Yeah, he was up there racing for the, he had the lead and holding on to it too. I'm not really seeing any major damage on the car, so maybe just the track changed so much. What's the temps? We're looking at 119 again. So let's see, we got 23 laps remaining. We've had 6 lead changes, it's pretty low, and we have only had 1 caution so far. And look at the leader slowly closing in on him too, man. He's got to be a little bit aggravating with that setup right now.
Sorry, bro, lost my sound for a second there. Bloody headset.
You gotta love technical issues, man.
Live by him, man.
I know. Now watch this. When Steve Yenich gets up to the 87, is that where McDaniel's gonna try and make his move? Because McDaniel has to try to get back in front of him. We're running out of time here.
Yeah, at this point, you got to start making moves. You got to stick your nose in there. Unless he intends to apply the chrome horn in the final laps, this is probably his best chance. Lap traffic ahead of him. He's got a good pace himself. His tires aren't totally wrecked. Probably the best chance he's got.
And his tires are only 1 lap older than Steve Yenish. Steve Yenish has 42. McDaniel has 42 laps. It looks like the 87 stepped on it because he's starting to put some distance between them a little bit. And now the 87's got the, who is that? The 144. He moves up out of the way, not going to be an issue. Let's run through the field real quick and see where everybody started at. Let's start back here with Tyler Blankenship. Started 13th. He is 13th, so no position lost. DeSaulnier, he started 12th. He's currently, he started 7th. He's currently 12th. Adam Lewis started 14th. He's up in 11th. Brad Speidel started 16th. He's in 10th. Mark Jenkins, he started 18th. He's currently 9th, so that's pretty good. Rob Jenkins started 9th. He's got 1 spot right now in 8th. Sean Bradley, who did get passed by 1st and 2nd just there, started 4th. He's 7th. And you got Adam Matz started 2nd. He's up in 6th. He's doing pretty good, too. Adam Matz hanging on pretty tight here.
Yeah, he had a bit of a rough start, but he managed to claw it back up again. 6th place is not bad, especially with that car.
Yeah.
A bit of front right damage, a bit of front left, a bit of rear. I think he's fine, man.
And especially with that tire spin, man, that could have been a whole lot worse. Could have been parking it early.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Jeff Yanich, who started 10th. He's sitting 5th. And we have Todd Cray, who just went by the 19 of Rob Jenkins, not for position, but Todd Cray started 3rd. He's sitting 4th. He's only 1 off. Hollingsworth started 5th. He's up in 3rd, so he gains 2 spots. Travis McDaniel, who started on the pole, is sitting in 2nd. And he's got the 93 behind him. And the Sumner's got pretty fresh tires, so I don't know if that's going to be a factor or not. And then we go.
Really do with it.
Yeah, the only thing he can do is cause a problem for McDaniel, you know what I mean? And then we got Steve Yenish, who started 8th, and he's currently your leader at the moment. 13 laps to go. See how this is going to end up here. I'll tell you what, McDaniel has not lost sight of Yenish through this run here since Yenish got up in the front.
About 10 laps to go. What's your bet on? You think Steve's going to be able to hold it, or is Travis going to make a move on it?
I don't know now, because Travis just lost a little bit letting DeSaulnier get in front of him. And I think that's really going to hold him up.
Yeah, it looks like it might actually do that.
I was going to say, I think Travis McDaniel might have a chance at a last-minute pass, but I don't know, unless DeSaulnier can get in front of or get side-by-side with Yenish and cause Yenish to slow down. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, it does go side-by-side with him, but I think it's going to be as good as it can be for Steve. Look at that run Travis just got there, so never mind, he's back up there again.
Yeah. So you needed a little bit of open space, I guess, man. We're coming to 9 to go.
No, it won't be as entertaining. I think my bet's on Steve. He's just going to make that car as wide as he can, and he's going to make it real hard for Travis to pass him without taking him out.
And I'm surprised there, looking at the 5 of Speidel going another lap down. Really surprised to see that. And no Seth tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll miss your brother. Hope you'll see you next race. Mark Jenkins riding along the wall and let everyone go by. I'm exactly like that, my god.
He was like he was stuck up there or something, right?
Yeah, like I'd rather glue myself to the wall than get in your way. So please go past me as fast as you can. The right side of the car can't take it anymore.
He's already having a rough night. So what's the difference right now, right?
Yeah. All right, 6 laps to go. Travis got to get close, but looks like that distance. Steve might have had something left in the tank. He's pulled a bit more distance again.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's really stepping it up. Even his times are a little bit faster that last lap.
Exactly. If he can keep doing that, he'll definitely keep this win.
A lot of rubber down on the track too in the exit. Count them, 6 to go. Yeah, look at Yenis, 23.8 for McDaniel, 23.86. I mean, it's not a whole lot of a time, but it's enough.
Especially with these last few laps. Like, in fact, what he's gaining on Travis right now is going to be brutal. So unless he's cooked his tyres entirely by doing this, I think he's definitely going to keep Travis in his rearview mirror.
We just saw Sean Bradley coming out of the pits. Right now, he's holding on to 10th place. We have Rob Jenkins on 64 lap tires right there, man, sitting in 7th.
And Cray's not much better either. His tyres are pretty cooked too.
Cray at least got up to 4th. He was back there a little bit, and he was kind of falling back, but he's managed to gain a couple spots. Let's look at Yenis going past the 144. Across the line, he'll be 3 to go.
Also, I wasn't expecting Yenis to be up the front of this race. He qualified in the middle of the grid, but once again, like, fast pace and a good strategy. And look at that mess in front of him. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, boy, they got some traffic up front.
Well, but unfortunately, I think Jeff Yash has got in the way of Travis. Some team orders, perhaps?
And I think I saw the 19, yeah, he was going in, so that really kind of jammed everything up there by the pit entrance.
See Steve Ennis in the rear of Adam Matz, and you'll see Sean Bradley fly past with fresh tyres.
Yeah, like a whole different car.
Oh, yeah. Well, Steve's going to come around for the white flag this lap. I'm not sure whether to say if I'm surprised or not by Steve here.
Yeah,
like, he was on a dominating spree, and he didn't grid well, but apparently he definitely going to finish well today.
He's been good, man. And if I remember, I think he said he liked this track, but I'm not sure.
Well, hey, he definitely won here, so if he didn't like it before, he likes it now.
Yep, he's got it. It'll be Steve, Travis McDaniel, and Jeff Hollingsworth. Not a bad run, man.
Absolutely.
Not a bad run.
And only one caution the entire race. Well done.
I said 3 or 4, man, so that was a little bit off.
I didn't even guess. I thought it was going to be 0, to be honest.
Look at that, man. There's your winner. Steve Yenis.
Oh, yeah, great performance.
60 laps
Great run for
led.
Steve.
Check that out. I didn't even think he had 60 laps led, but he did,
Like,
man.
was it
60
actually
laps
60?
led. That's what it
Wow,
says, yeah.
that's a lot more than I thought. You sure the number's not wrong or something? You know, you go tap the glass or something?
Let me see. No, it stayed.
Oh, damn.
Wow. That's a good run, man.
Absolutely, and man, I will say Travis gave him a run for his money the whole way through.
Yeah, yeah. He kept him honest, man. I thought Travis was definitely going to get a last minute pass there. So let's get Steve Yenis down here. We'll
You were
go.
saying he's just trying to do a burnout without hitting the wall.
Is he? I got him
He's trying.
froze. Yeah, I got him froze.
Sorry, he's giving it a try.
I got him froze. Yeah. Hey, Steve, you got a copy?
Yeah. Yummy.
Yes, sir, dude. You did it again, man. 60 laps led. Me and Wingnut were just saying too. I didn't even know you had 60 laps led. It didn't seem like it, but wow, dude. Eighth place start, 60 laps led to hold them off and keep it in the front. Were you worried there at that very end? It looked like you had a mess of cars to pass, and McDaniel was getting there to your back bumper quite a few times.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I mean, I think he really had just a little better than me on the long run. And I mean, he showed it in the first run. Like we were together, but just at the very end, he started inching away. And, I knew that if we both pitted the same lap and I came back out behind him, I just I didn't see a way I was going to pass him. So I thought about short pitting, but honestly, to get one more lap on the new tires and get out ahead of him, honestly, I kind of lost track of what lap it was. And then he pitted. And I figured, well, okay, I'll go one extra lap and maybe I can get a better pit entry, a better pit stop, and come out close enough with one lap fresher tires to make it work for me. And I guess that's what happened. I don't really know. We started off so it felt like really slow on the second run. We were both just saving tires, I think. And I don't know if he just figured that having one more lap in his tires, he needed to save more than I did. So, I saw an opportunity to get past him, and I knew, having the clean air and kind of be able to control the race was going to be a big advantage for me. So I think that's what did it.
How much was going by the lap cars affecting you?
It was a little scary at times because especially with how long the runs needed to be. We had cars that right fronts were ready to blow, and I think I saw one or two where like all of a sudden they just go shooting up right toward the wall in the turn, and you're just kind of waiting for something to happen, and it seemed like you just tend to catch guys exiting the turns, which is where it gets really crazy, really fast. So yeah, you had to be on the edge of your seat the whole time. Luckily, the setup is stable. If the setup wasn't stable, man, it would really be it'd be hard.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. 180 laps here, only one caution. Very low lead changes this race. Only 6 lead changes. But dude, man, 60 laps led. I even said to Wingnut, man, he had me tap the glass just to make sure it wasn't stuck. And it don't seem like 60 laps, but I guess it was, man. But that was awesome, dude. The 8th place start. Looked like some real good running out there. The car actually looks pretty decent. So not a bad run for you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I guess 60 laps sounds about right. I mean, it's pretty much the whole last run. But yeah, you just click the laps off here so quickly. So it's like Bristol. You blink and 50 laps have gone by.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I was focusing on, especially with the lighter fuel load. The car's a little tighter than normally would be, and if you mess up and hit that turn exiting 2 or 4 and bend up the right front fender, it just gets tighter on you. And I knew if I let that happen, then I knew Travis was good enough. There was no way I was gonna pull this out. So I really focused on keeping the car clean, and I don't think I hit anything all night.
Well, dude, next week we're off for Mother's Day. Then we're back at Charlotte. Charlotte should be a pretty decent run.
Yeah, I like Charlotte. I mean, I think out of the mile and a half, that like the quad ovals, I think is probably my least favorite. But you're splitting hairs between Charlotte and Atlanta and Texas and all that. So, but it'll be good. I mean, I don't mind taking a week off to skip Martinsville at all.
Yeah, just don't forget why we're off, man. It's Mother's Day, so you got a mom out there. You better do the right thing,
Yeah, I got a mom and I got my wife. It's her first Mother's Day with our daughter now. We have an older son, but first one with a new daughter now. So got to make sure both of them are happy.
Yep. Otherwise, you'll be in the doghouse, bro. You won't be racing Charlotte. You'll be racing from the hospital. Well, anyway, man, good run, dude. 60 laps led from 8th place start. And before we let you get out of here and go, man, anybody you want to say hi to, shout out to?
Yeah, Infinite Hero, as always, for sponsoring the league, and Tampa SUV Rental for sponsoring the car.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on the win, dude. Have a good Mother's Day, and stay out of the doghouse, and we'll look for you at Charlotte. If we don't see you there, we'll know why.
All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, have a good night, man. Go celebrate. All right, that was your winner, Steve Yanish. 60 laps led, dude, is on fire. So let's now go to second place to Travis McDaniel. Let me see if I can get I can't get a better shot of his car, I don't think.
Shall I grab him for you?
Yeah, would you please?
No worries, brother.
All right, Travis, do you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, great run out there for you, dude. Started on the pole, got a good qualifying lap. Got to lead a bunch of laps. Looked like that very last run there, we guessed maybe you were trying to save a little bit, make it a full run if it stayed green. Almost got him a couple of times. Then lap traffic kind of got in the way. So I don't know. It seemed like us, like maybe lap traffic maybe hurt just a little bit, or was it just the car fading away?
Well, that last run, I started off a little bit slower. I didn't know if I could make it on fuel. So I was trying to save fuel because I'd just done 62 laps, and I think I was going to have to do 63 on that last run. So I was real slow. We was running 22 nines and 22 eights right there out of the pits, which normally we're running 22 ones and twos. I was trying to save enough, and then when I realized I had enough and I was good to go, we kept catching lap traffic at the wrong spots. Catching them coming out of 2 and 4 is a bad spot, and you lose time. And then when I decided it was time to go, I had nothing left for them.
Yeah, we that's what we kind of figured. Maybe you were just saving a little bit, knowing that this was going to be the last run if it stayed green. But I'll tell you what, dude, a very exciting race, man. Great qualifying lap out there. You pulled away at one point, man. Was pretty much getting into your own zip code. It seemed like you had this place pretty tuned in.
Yeah, I like this place. It's a lot of fun. It's really fast. I mean, you're headed off into turn 1 and 3 at about 180, 183 mile an hour. So it's really fast. It's loose off the corners, which I like. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and that was one of them times.
Yeah, I was when we were talking to Steve just before, it said he had 60 laps led, and it, from up here watching, it didn't seem like it was 60 laps, but I guess it was. But dude, what a great run, man! Good qualifying effort too on your part, man. Definitely showing a lot of speed out here, some good talent out there, man. So keep it up. Next week we're off for Mother's Day, then we're back at Charlotte. Any thoughts on going to Charlotte? I know Charlotte's one of those tracks, and most of us have to go through to climb in the ranks.
Yeah, it's fun, especially with the new package. It's drafting. I mean, it's be 2 and 3 wide at some point, so you don't really want to be the guy out front because you're just going to wear your stuff up. People behind you can just sit and wait to pounce. But it's a fun track. Should be a good race. These guys out here put on a good show, so we could race clean and hard and right next to each other and not have to worry about wrecking each other. So it's always fun.
All right, dude. Well, listen, great qualifying run, man. Got a pole underneath the belt. You got a second place finish, so that's not bad at all, man. And a good run all through. Before we let you go, anybody you want to say hi, shout out to?
Yeah, give a shout out to Infinite Hero for coming on board. It's a great series we got going here. Congrats to Steve for the win. I think this is my second, but I'm going to get me one of these things eventually.
Awesome, man. Well, we'll be watching. Have fun next week during Mother's Day, and we'll see you at Charlotte, buddy.
All right, we'll catch you on 2 weeks.
All righty. All right, there you go. That was second place who started on the pole, Travis McDaniel. We're going to go now to Jeff Hollingsworth. Let me see if I can get
I'll get him for you, bud. This one's mine.
All right.
Hey, Jeff Hollingsworth, SR Booth, you got a copy?
Hey, Wing, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, g'day. I'm doing good. Hey, that's a nice place you got there.
Thank you, my friend.
Dude, that start you had, brother, that was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Looked like the outside line has a little bit of tire slip at the very start, but yeah, we were getting her done. I'm glad that we only had one caution, but I would have liked to have seen the whole thing green. But it was real good fun, man. A lot of fun.
Well, hey, tell us about your race, man. You seem to have a bit of a quiet one there. I didn't notice any major fights, except for the start of it, when everyone was fighting.
Yeah, it was real smooth, actually. I had a couple of guys that had wore their stuff out after that second start, just kind of hold me up a little bit. But I don't know. I wasn't going to catch the leaders, and once I got past Todd, I just was kind of taking it easy because when I pit, I only had 17% of my right front, so I was taking it easy. There's a couple of guys that were blowing tires and stuff, so I knew I wasn't going to catch the 2 leaders, so I just kind of milked it out and saved my stuff.
How bad was the car when you were down to 70% on the tires? Did it feel terrible, or was it just still pretty alright?
It was squishy. I don't know other way to say it. You really had to. Basically, when I was exiting the corner, I arced it a little bit where I had a straight line, so I wasn't even trying to put any pressure on it, and I was letting off real early. But yeah, you can feel it when it starts to go for sure.
Damn, man, I didn't even know the tires were that bad here. Well, hey, it was definitely quite a race. It had one caution. And you've been sitting here pretty much in third and fourth the entire race. Seemed like you had a pretty good night then.
I had a blast. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, there's a few that blew tires. I know Rob Jenkins, I think he blew one, and Sean Bradley, I know he said he blew one. So they were popping tires, man, but it was a lot of fun.
If only I had a loud noise whenever it happened so we could all hear it, eh?
That would be good. I wish they had some noise to it and it flapped around inside the fender well, but I've never heard of it. Just makes the car turn left, I think, just real abrupt.
Yeah, I agree with that one, man. Well, hey, next week's off. I think it's Mother's Day, and after that we got to Charlotte. How you thinking about there?
That's another fun track. That would be good, and probably be a little bit of pack racing there. But I know a lot of these guys I was listening to the chat in here, waiting on you guys, and a lot of people hate this track, so they're glad they're moving on. This is one of my favorites. So
yeah, I'm with you there, man. It's one of my favorites too, brother.
How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing all right. I'm watching you guys here tonight and wondering how Wednesday's going to go for me, man. I don't know, dude. I haven't had any time to run any laps, so. But I'll tell you what, man. Good run, dude. You guys had a great race tonight, man. Once again, as always, dude. It's amazing what you guys do here. One caution, man. 180 laps. That's just totally insane.
It's really good. It's a good group of guys, man,
Yeah.
and everybody I think is used to running with each other and how to run each other, and you know that's how you get races with one caution.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, before we boot you out of here, you want to give a shout out to?
I got a few things. First, Infinite Hero, our sponsor. It's Patrick and Seth for putting on this league. Any other of the admins, I think Jeff Yinich is one, and I think my lovely wife Kimmy and the rest of my family. It's Kyle Shelby, Micah, Katie, Zach, and little McKenna, and then of course my race team, Old Guys Rule, Charlie, Ron, Robert, and James. And for y'all that know Ron, he's got his stuff together. He's going to come back real soon.
Yeah.
And then all the guys that I work with, Elizabeth City Nissan here in North Carolina. But you guys as well. I can't wait to watch this and listen to the commentary and whatnot. You guys are great.
listen with a grain of salt, dude, because we went off on a little bit of a rival somewhere about some videos, so you'll get a laugh out of it.
Cool, man. Well, it's good to be in here. Been, barking at the door a few times. This is really tough, man. You got to really be on your toes to even get a third place. So, congrats to the winner, and for Steve is just. I think it's his 5th or 6th win.
Yeah, I think that's number 5 for him, because he was going for 5 in a row and then something happened, and I don't remember seeing him back up here again. But you got a week off and then back at Charlotte, dude. So time to refocus and get up here and grab the win, man.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna give it heck as usual. It's good to talk to you guys, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Paul and Wing, you have a good week, buddy.
All right.
Have a good one, man.
All right.
That was Jeff Hollingsworth, 3rd place.
Yeah, that was awesome, bro. I'll tell you what, great race. So let's see. Don't forget, mark down that we will be off next week, and then we'll be back the following week for Charlotte. And I guess we'll go over the results, and then we'll get out of here, bud. Sound good?
Sounds good, man. I'll start him off for you, brother.
Yes, sir.
It's Steve Yanich coming home with a win tonight, followed by Travis McDaniel, who gave him one hell of a run for his money. Jeff Hollingsworth sneaks in 3rd. Todd Craig ends up in 4th. Adam Matz made his way back up to 5th. Jeff Yanich in 6th. Brad Spidle 7th. Mark Jenkins 8th. Sean Bradley unfortunately ends up in 9th. And then Adam Lewis in 10th.
And then you got 11th is Rob Jenkins. Patrick DeSonia finishes 12th. Tyler Blankenship takes 13th. David Camara will take 14th. Todd Levesque 15th. Mike Mahoney 16th. Kenneth Sager 17th. Nathan Roos scored 18th. Matt Wagner 19th. And that's it.
Yeah.
I thought we had more than that. I forgot. Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. Hope you enjoy our little collaboration here and there. Ron, can't wait to see you back out on the track, brother. And good to see you back. Hey, Judy. And happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there for next week. And join us back the following week, 8:20 p.m. Eastern at Charlotte with the InfiniteHero.org Cup Series. Wingy, appreciate you being here as always, brother. And I'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, everybody, enjoy.